Okay. Yeah, and so basically, when I was growing up and went back to fashion design school, I already knew about, the textiles and, when you're counting trying to understand the fabric choices that you make, what's cotton and what's linen and what's wool. We had to do like burn tests. So you're going to be learning all of that if you haven't started learning that so far. And so why did you choose that college, Murray College?
Emory.
Emory College.
I went to a college fair and I just really liked the presentation.
Okay.
It was really different. Like most presentations, they'll give you like a whole list of what's going on in the school, and then they'll be like, okay, now what are you interested in, and let's see if we have it. But right off the bat, Eric Lips, he was the one presenting. He asked me exactly what I was interested in, and he went from there, and he didn't talk about anything else. So I felt like it would be something that would really help me.
Okay. So when did you start thinking about inspiring to be fashion designer?
From senior year to now being in college, I started watching design shows like Project Runway, Clean House, How Do I Look, all these shows with stylists and designers where they'll come in and they would design people and make them look beautiful, and I'm just like, I really like this. And so fashion has kind of been like always in my life because my mom likes to shop a lot. So
we all like to shop a lot.
So I always know what's in style.
Right.
And it's really weird. I'm able to predict things that's in style, like sequins. I was able to predict that. Sequins came back.
You know what? And it's so amazing because I was taking my niece. She was going out of the country somewhere, and she's a psychologist. And so she would look at me. She said, "Oh, Auntie, no animal print. Oh, Auntie, no. Oh, Auntie, no, please, no sequins." So we're always ready, ahead of things, and ahead of time. So that's our vision. And so what we do is we're trendsetters. We're not followers, and we set the trend. And then everybody says, "Oh, she can wear her scarf like that. Oh, I can wear my scarf like. Oh, she can wear those earrings like that. Oh, I can wear that too." So and that's what we do, and that helps a lot of people, because I know when I was designing, people would come to me and say, "Well, Rosemary, I want you to do this and this and this for me," and I bet when I start giving them too many choices, then I start losing them. So it's like, okay, God, show me how to really kind of not chase them away, because I like choices. Designers like choices. We like, okay, well, what's next? We don't want you just to tell us like, okay, you do this. We want you to say like, oh, well, what other choices do you have for me to choose? So okay, so you're a freshman, right?
Right.
Okay, and you're 18 years old.
Yes.
And you are going to be the next Michael Kors with your own line of clothing and your own line of perfume or stuff like that, right?
I kind of want to be more like the late Alexander McQueen.
Okay.
He died recently, so sad. But he's an avant-garde kind of art is fashion, but what he does is like the epitome of it, of art put into fashion. It's very ballsy. It's stuff that you can't really wear every day, or people will stare at you.
Okay.
But I kind of want to do that. I want to put whatever I'm thinking and just create it, because.
But you have to think about, and that's the same thing that I used to do before I went to fashion design school. I wanted nobody to look like me. I wanted every single thing that I do to be totally different. But I had to say, am I going to be a business person? Meaning I need to sell this stuff to not everyday people, but at least to majority of the people who will buy my things, and then wear them.
Right.
And so I decided that I would just be a classic designer as opposed to avant-garde, because before, when I was designing, Lady Gaga wasn't existing at that time. So I mean, how many?
I love Lady Gaga.
I know, but how many Lady Gagas are there? And so what I had to do was decide what I can do to make this business work. And so what I decided to do was to create clothes, wearable, fashionable clothing that people could wear for many, many years. And so that's why I was able to go from selling to my first store, which was Carson's, downtown Chicago, to 800 retail stores within 2 years. Oh, really? Okay. And so that's what you have to look at. How do you turn your dream, which is fashion, into a business that is going to sustain you? Okay, and that's what Womanize is here to help you do.
Right.
We will help you to really sort of put your business plan in action while you're going to school, so you can start selling some things while you're at school, whether it's some of your fine art or whether it's selling your flair of style, because you can always be a stylist, or you can do some stuff for a magazine. So it's a lot of things that you can do while you're in school, right?
Right.
Okay, so we'll be able to help you do that. And so, have you done anything with your art that you have right now? Because we're going to look at that in a little while.
Yeah, I've been in